Hi everybody, Sandy B. Stitcher here. That is my channel name and Sandy is my name. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by and having a visit with me today. Today in the video I'm going to show you a whip parade. I decided that it's some of my things, because of all the stuff that happened starting in the fall last year, they haven't seen the light of day in quite a while. So I thought I'd show you a whip parade and show you what I've been stitching on, what I haven't been stitching on, and I have some here in their envelopes and some that are scattered out here in front of me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the ones that are in my basket first, and then I'll pause the video and gather up the rest of this stuff and move these out of the way, and then we'll look at the stuff that I've stitched on more currently. I did want to let you know that I decided to drop out of magical stitches. I was really enjoying the task and doing it, but what I was having a hard time with was getting all the pictures taken, getting them uploaded into Facebook, into the places where they were supposed to be, and it was causing me some stress. And I don't need any more added stress in my life. I have plenty. So I just decided that I could stick with Whip Go because that really doesn't stress me out at all, and just drop out of the magical stitches and just work on the projects that I want to work on as they call to me. Just a quick, as far as life update, Bob's fine. We've been going, having appointments and everything, and things are going along okay. I'm doing okay. I still have the back pain and, of course, my PMR symptoms, and this shoulder, this left shoulder that didn't heal right, still bothers me. But, you know, it could be worse. So I look at each day as it comes, and I'm just glad that I wake up in the morning and I have a new day ahead of me, and that I can stitch and try to get a few things done around here. And if I don't get a lot of work done, I'm not worried about it. So let's get started with the whip parade and show you what I've got. Some of these, if you are a fairly new subscriber, you may not even have seen them. So let me just, and I didn't unzip zippers and things like that, so I'm sorry if you have a problem with that. I guess I just have to say, if you have a problem with it, get over it. Okay, this is Free Kittens. This is by Imaginating, and I think I may have shown this to you last week, and I haven't done any more on it, but it's the first one in here, so let me pull it out and show it to you again. Maybe you didn't see last week's video. Okay, here we go. And I'm going to hold these up the best I can. As most of you know, I've had 2 broken shoulders at the top of the arms, and the left one didn't heal well, so I do have a little bit of a problem there. But there is Free Kittens. And as far as what I'm stitching this on, I don't know if I have the information here. Let me look. It is I don't have that written down, but it is, oh, here, I have the thing. Charles Craft, Gold Standard, Fiddler's Ada, 14 count. And of course they are DMC flosses. Okay. Next one. This is Starrett House. This is Nancy Speron's Designs. And this is white fabric, 14 count. What kind, I don't know. And there are some hanging threads here, as there usually are on my stuff. And here is my progress on Starrett House. Okay. And some of these were started a long time ago. Well, not that long ago. I think my oldest one is from the fall of 2017, maybe. I'm not sure. I have it written down somewhere, but I didn't figure that was really that important. Okay, my next one is called General Store. And this is by the Victory collection. And it's in the plastic, so I'm going to try to turn it a little bit so that you'll be able to see it. And if I take my fingers off of it. Okay, and this, let's see if I have it written in here. Antique white, 14 count. And not too much done on this one. Okay. Let's see if I can. Okay, there you go. Not much more than a start on it. It's one that just, when I was spinning that wheel, it just didn't ever come up. And so that's why now I'm going to stitch on the things that I'd like to stitch on. And not worry about a wheel and not worry about what anybody else is doing. And everything that is a whip, except I do have one new start, they're all on my Whip Go. And just about all of them, I put them in for 1,000 stitches. And so somewhere this year, they will get stitched on if they haven't already. Okay, my next one is Silent Sampler. This chart was gifted to me. Oh, there. Can you see it? There. And it's a beautiful, beautiful one. And I did change the flowers around a little bit. I'm using the called for colors, but I switched them around a little bit. And let me see if I have... And I have the card in here that came with this. And this was sent to me by Threads All Over. And I thank you again for it because it is a beautiful chart. And I don't have in here what, I know it's 14 count, and it looks kind of like the antique white. It could be, no, you know what? This looks like it has some modeling in it, so I think that this is one of the hand dyes that I bought, but I'm not sure which. Probably have it written down somewhere, just not in here. And there's my progress on that. Not a whole lot, but at least it's more than some of my other ones. And you can see I switched around the colors of the flowers. I just, where one was a particular color, I switched it to something else and just made it some changes as I went. Okay. All right, and next is a Prairie Schooler. And this is 4 seasons. Whoa. There we go. I think you can see it. And I've been doing these 1 season at a time. And let's, I have anything written in here? I don't think so. But this looks like oatmeal or something similar to that. And here's where I am on this. 2 done, 1 partially, and 1 to start. And this is, I love this. I had never done a Prairie Schooler till I got this, and I picked this chart up in a thrift store. And when I started to stitch it, I thought, oh, I have to get some more Prairie Schoolers because I'm really enjoying this. And I do have one here somewhere that I ordered, and I told you I ordered it. And then I never showed it to you. That's me. This one here, actually, it's in my whips, but I don't think I've started it yet. Let me look here. Oh, this is, yeah. This is, and I'm just going to, this is just the chart. I picked these up in a thrift store, and there was blackberry, strawberry. Let's see if there's another one. No, just blackberry and strawberry. And then also on here there was some smaller designs of butterflies, a couple of butterflies, and looks like some kind of a bug, and a couple of other little things in here. But I did the blackberry and completed it, and here is the blackberry. I did that last year. And I wanted to do the strawberry, and I'm just going to flash you the chart real quick. But you can see I'm going to put it on the bottom of the blackberry, and there's nothing there. I haven't started it yet, so I have that to do. That'll be a start coming up. And that blackberry was a lot of fun to do, so I'm sure I'll enjoy the strawberry too, and I don't know whether I'm going to do any of the butterflies or not. Okay, this next one is the dimensions, and there's quite a few people that have been stitching on this. Glory of Autumn. Isn't it beautiful? I love fall. It's one of my favorite seasons of the year. I always like spring too because it's like a new beginning, but fall with the colors and everything and the leaves falling, it's just when the air starts to get a little crisp, I just really enjoy it. And this one, you know, I change out the material on a lot of these. I don't know whether I did that on this one or not. So I'm just going to say I don't know. And here is where I am. Am I holding that the right way? Yes. Glory of Autumn. I feel like I should be so much further along on this, but I'm not, so it is what it is. I'll get to it. And next, now this one was called for Whip Go for May, and I have my Whip Goes all caught up through April, I think. I don't have the sheet right here, but I think so. And this one is designed by Ursula Michael from Imaginating, and it's called, oh, Blowing Out, God's Love. Let me see if I can, there, I think that's better. And I just loved all the blue in that. And of course, I love the saying, God's love is like the ocean. It has no beginning. It has no end. And here is where I am at with this one. Okay. And it's 14 count, and again, I don't know. It's kind of a yellow cast to the material, but I'm not sure exactly what the name of it is. Okay, the next one. This one was something that I won in a giveaway, and this is one that I started twice. This was my original. This was the kit Ada 18 count, and this was where I originally got to with it. And I found that I had made a pretty significant mistake in the teapot here, and I decided that I was not going to frog that, and so I started over again on 14 count beige Ada, and I won this in a giveaway from Stacy in Canada. And this is just Charles Craft beige Ada, and I hope you can see that. Maybe if I put this over behind it. There, is that better? And this one, this fabric is a little bit stiff, so it's one of the ones that when the fabric is stiff, I know that if I keep working with it, and did I show you the chart? I don't think I showed you this. It's called Treasured Friends. I call it Teapot. And it's very, very beautiful. And I just have to get working on it. Like so many. See? Okay, next. This is Sweet Land of Liberty. And Sweet Land of Liberty kind of got put on hold because I ran out of the Gentle Arts floss and I was not able to get it. So I've kind of been waiting to see, because I need black raspberry jam, and I may end up needing another cherry wine too. I have not checked on it in a while. I just kind of put it on hold and figured I'd get back to it. This is by Cherish Stitches, and it's a beautiful design, and it's really, really fun to stitch on. And here is where I am on this one. At least this one looks like I've actually worked on it. I hope I can get that up high enough where you can see it. And so I don't have, all that much left to do. And but I do need the floss. So I'll have to start checking again for those Gentle Arts. Hopefully they went back to work and they'll be available. All right, and the next one. I think you've seen this one fairly recently because I know I worked on this for something. This is a Design Works kit, and it's called Home Sweet Home. And I know I worked on this for Magical Stitches. And here's where I'm at with this one. So not a whole lot that has to be done on this. But once I get the stitches in, then I'll have the back stitching to work on. And I keep trying to tell myself back stitching isn't that bad. We'll see when it comes up. Because that was the other thing. Working with Magical Stitches, I really was getting a lot of stitches into projects, but I wasn't doing the back stitching. And usually I would try to do the back stitching at the same time, you know, finish a section and then back stitch that section. And I may have to get back on track with that because otherwise I'm going to end up with a bunch of projects that all need back stitching. Okay, my next one is another Victory collection. And this one, I think this is, I'm not sure which one this is. I wrote down a whole bunch of different materials that I could possibly use that the size would fit. And then I wrote down use white, but this is not white. Could be antique white. Okay, this Victory collection. This is Route 66. This takes me back. And here's where I am. That bus, oh my gosh, the back stitching on that bus. But I think I got most of it in there. And there are some stitches that are lighter and they may be a little harder to see, but they're there. Okay, let me get this one put away. And then we'll go on to the next one. I need to get a drink here. I'm drinking my breakfast. I have to cut carbs significantly for my PMR, polymyalgia rheumatica. And so I've gotten these Atkins drinks. This one is mocha latte. I really like this one. And then there are some snack bars and meal bars and things that I have a few of just in case. And it really helps the cutting the carbs, helps the fatigue. I really worked on that significantly for a few days, and I really could tell the difference. Okay, let's see what we got here. My notes. Okay, this is 14 count heroic. And the chart is Barbara Anna Designs, Love Never Fails. Oh, that plastic, boy, that really shines. Okay, Love Never Fails. This was my anniversary piece from several years ago. And this is where it's at. I have to finish up that lady's dress and get the bottom done, and then move over and get the middle, and then work on the guy. I have to put some significant time into this if I'm ever going to see it get finished. And they're still coming. Okay, this one is one of my favorites. And this is Kandahar Designs. It's Thomas Kincaid, Stepping Stone Cottage. Isn't that pretty? And this is where I'm at. There's a lot of light blue up here. Goes all the way over to here. You may not be able to see that. The light may be blowing it out. But it's there. And got a long ways to go on this. But and the material is a... this is a hand-dyed. But I don't have it written down what it is. So I can't tell you. And I don't excuse me. Don't think I have it. No. Okay. And this one was a free chart that I picked up when I was at Keepsakes down in Cincinnati, Ohio. And let's see. I think this is like oatmeal or Fiddler's Light or something. I'm not sure. It's probably 14 count. And it's just the chart, so I'm just going to flash it to you really quick. It's called Fruit Bowl. And here is where I'm at with Fruit Bowl. And I will stick this one back in here. And then there is one more in my basket here. And then I will pause you and gather up the ones here on the table. And this is a Janelin kit. It is called Spring Montage. And here's where I am. Isn't it pretty? Okay, now okay, I'm going to hit pause here and gather up the rest of them. See you in a minute. Okay, I'm back. This is a real mess, but I'm going to try to show you the best I can. All right, the first one that I have here is the dimensions. It is called Village Canal. And that is this one right here. And this is where I am on this one. boy. This is going to be fun. Okay. The next one. Okay. The next one is the dimensions. Frederick the Literate. And this is where I am on this one. My left shoulder is really starting to hurt, so I hope that I'm going to be able to get these up high enough so that you can see them. And next, this one is called Family Quaker. And what did I do with the... I don't have the picture here. And it's probably over here somewhere. But I missed picking it up, so I'm just going to show you what I got. This is on Norden Pearl Linen, and I think last time I kept saying it was 30 count, and actually I have written down that it's 25 count, and I'm doing this 1/1. So there's that one. And then the next one that I have here is Heartstring Samplery, Coffee Quaker. Oh, I should probably take that out of there. You know what? I don't want to take the time to take it out of there. I think everybody knows what Coffee Quaker looks like. And I was actually working on this one yesterday and today. And that's where I'm at. Oh. And this one is, I have written down here Clay Barn Gray, but this looks more like a brownish gray, not gray, brownish beige. So who knows? But it is 14 count. Okay, and then Japanese Garden Dimensions. This is my oldest whip. Beautiful, just beautiful. And I haven't done any more on this since I showed it to you. There it is. Sorry, I'm not going to be able to hold it up there very long. But this one is going to be getting worked on again, hopefully this week. Okay, and next is Pandemic, and I don't have the printout for this. I keep saying I've got to print it out, but I haven't done it. And I didn't do any. Yeah, I did work on this week. Over on this, I brought this corner down some. So yes, I did. So there's that. And this, I did have a question about this. It's 208 purple DMC. Okay. And let's see, next I have Dimensions. Can you tell I like Dimensions? Are the Dimensions gold? Either one. This is Paris Market, and I think I showed you this last week too. And this is Paris Market. Miranda must have gotten up, and it sounds like she's putting the dishes in the dishwasher. Yes. Okay, and the next one is my Hade, or one of my Hades. This is Mini Mount Cabin Home. And if you are watching me before, you know that on Christmas Day, I finished my Artisy big full coverage called Shades of Summer. And I'll just take a break from holding my arms up here and talk for a minute. I have decided that I have a lot of projects that I have completed the stitching on, but haven't totally finished them yet. So I think I'm going to take some projects to Hobby Lobby and have them. I think I'll start with one and have them finish it and see how it comes out. And just because of all the problems I'm having with my arm and everything, just go ahead and let them finish them. And then go from there. And, I have a few smaller things. Maybe when it gets a couple more months, maybe I'll feel more up to tackling some of that stuff. Kitty cat, stop digging in my couch. Yeah, get your claws out. Get your claws out. Take them out. Yep, run away. And here is Mini Mount Cabin Home. Hold that up the best I can. Isn't the sky beautiful? And those mountains. And of course the trees have the fall look. Beautiful. Just beautiful. And I hope to get some significant stitches done in this year, in the balance of the year. There's so much that I want to stitch on, and I have a whole bunch of stuff that I want to start because I want to stitch on it. And it may mean that I don't have very many finishes, but at least I'll have a lot of fun stitching. Okay, now I think that I only have 2 more here. I think, unless I have more than one in a container, which in some of these bigger containers I did. Okay, this is 14 count. And this is by Verbena, the same as the family Quaker that I showed you. This is Flower Quaker. And here is my progress on this. And I'm not sure what color this is. It's a brownish And here is Flower Quaker. And it wouldn't take me a whole heck of a lot to get this finished. So I probably should put a push on this one and finish it up and get it out of my whip pile, right? Probably right. I think it kind of got buried when I had all this stuff upstairs. Put this over here, and I think I have one more. And this is a Hade. Oh, excuse me. This is Mini Victorian Garden, and this is 14 count Ivory Ada. And I know that because I put the sticker right on here. So there is Mini Victorian Home. And I also have Mini Japanese Garden, which I haven't started yet, and I want to. And not much done on this one. As you can see, I have a whole lot of fabric here. But I only have this little tiny piece done. And that part I did back when I first started it, and then I think it got shoved away with that Flower Quaker and kind of forgotten about. All right, so that completes my whip parade, and I'm not sure exactly how many I have, somewhere around 25, but then I had a new start. And so I guess this is actually part of my whip parade. This is an Artiste, I think that's how you say it, from Hobby Lobby. It's called You Are My Sunshine. And I had bought some of these kits when they were clearanced at Hobby Lobby. And anything I saw that I thought was a little pretty. And if you couldn't see that in the middle, it says You Are My Sunshine. And here is my start. Not much, just a little tiny thing where I made my start. I think I'm holding it in the right direction. Just that little bit, but it's something. So there's that. Put that floss back over there with that. And then what I just want to point this out from this Artiste kit. What I don't like is the chart. It is a color chart. It is all on one great big sheet of paper, and it covers all of this, and it is glossy. So I can't really mark anything off on it, and I could try to copy. I do have a color printer. I could try to copy this and then mark it on paper, but I tried to scan like a page of it to try to put it into Exodo, and I think I did get it in there if I remember correctly, and I can mark it off on Exodo. I have been doing that with anything that's got these glossy charts, or where the chart is so small that I have trouble seeing the symbols. I have been scanning those and putting them in Exodo. I know that you are supposed to be able to scan and put the grid in Pattern Keeper, but I have not had any luck with that at all. and I just don't have the patience to mess with it anymore. If it was 20 years ago, I would spend hours trying to fix it up in there, but now 5 minutes and I'm like, forget it. I don't know if that's my age coming across or what. Okay, now I did want to show you my Prairie Schooler chart that I ordered, and it's still in the plastic. I haven't taken it out. But this is called Christmas Eve, and I saw somebody stitching this on a Flosstube, and I just, oh, I've got to have that. There we go. And so you've got the bigger chart on top, and then you've got the Santas and the reindeer down below. And I'm not sure just whether I'll stitch them all or just it's the sleigh with the reindeer that really caught my eye. And so I look forward to kitting this up and working on it. And let's see, I'm trying to think, was there anything else that I wanted to mention? Last time I told you I was going to check out another book by that V.E. Schwab, and I went to BAM the other night, and I did have Miranda help me pick one out. It's a book one in a trilogy. I bought another book called American Dirt. I think I've heard of that, and it sounded interesting, so I got that. And I am just finishing up a book by, what is his name? Nicholas Sparks, I think. It's called The Choice, and it's been a very enjoyable book. It's one of those, his books are those kind that just what I call light reading. You don't have to really keep track of a plot too much, and it doesn't have a lot of stuff to trip you up. And let's see, what else? I would like to say thank you for all the comments that I got, all of the people who told me that I looked nice. I appreciate that. And a couple of people that said they just like to listen to my voice. I don't really understand that, but okay. Today I have to go out and pick up an order from Kohl's. I ordered a couple of pajama sets for summer, and I set it up so that I can just pull in there and text them, and they bring it out to my car. And I don't know, I guess that's about it. Anything else? I guess I'll be back in another week to 10 days or so. Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. I always love that saying. So I guess I'll let you all go. I've been talking here now for quite a while and showing you all my stuff. I hope you enjoyed seeing it. Come back and visit with me again. Like the video, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and comment if you have a comment. Let me know what you thought, and we'll go from there. So until the next time, I'm sending out all my love and hugs to everybody. Stay well, keep safe, and see you next time. Bye.